It looks like Nintendo has an inkling to bring us more from the colorful world of Splatoon. The new game launched exclusively on the Wii U last month and is basically Nintendo's answer to online team-based shooters. It's the first original franchise from the publisher in years, and despite the fact that Mario and Link don't show up, it's already sold very well despite the relatively low install base of the Wii U. I caught up with Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aimé, who told me that he thinks Splatoon is the start of a new franchise.
When we showed that game a year ago, people raised all types of reservations. And you look at the community playing Splatoon right now, they're having so much fun. That game is selling like gangbusters. It's going to be, I believe we've established another new key franchise for us. And that is the Nintendo way. Constantly thinking about what's fun, what's innovative, and how to bring that gameplay to life.
We'll let you know if Splatoon gets a sequel or if any of its cute squid-like characters will appear in other Nintendo games. You can check out our review of Splatoon by heading to epn.tv. And one game that is definitely getting a sequel is the racing game Project Cars. Developer Slightly Mad Studios has announced Project Cars 2 barely a month after the first game was released. Like its predecessor, the sequel will be crowdsourced, which means the developer will rely on input from the fan community to tweak the game. There's no word yet on when Project Cars 2 will cross the finish line. The developers haven't forgotten about the first game either. They're also working on new cars, tracks, and other add-ons for Project Cars, which will continue rolling out over the coming weeks and months. Fun stuff to talk about in the rundown today, and here's the very fun Marissa Roberto to talk about it with me.
That's nice.
Splatoon, it looks like we may have a franchise. Reggie's saying it's a franchise.
Well, yeah, Reggie says a lot of things, though, Victor Lucas.
He's very positive. Yes, he is.
He's very positive. We just went over this. But that's fine. It's fine with me. I love Splatoon. I love the whole idea of Splatoon. I love that it's very cutesy, but I love that it's still hardcore.
Yeah, there's a lot of strategy in this game, isn't there? I know, and it made me have a little mea culpa moment because I wasn't expecting to love it as much. I told him, I apologized to him.
You did apologize.
I asked him to take it back to the team in Japan. I really did like that game.
Oh, okay, good. I'm sure he did
I
that
called
right
it
away.
too soon. I'm sure he did. Now, Project Cars, we just reviewed.
We just played this thing.
We just did. It's a massive simulation, huge experience, super fun. Excellent audio, one of the best sounding collection of vehicle sounds I've ever seen.
Yes, it sounds amazing. That's wonderful. That's so fantastic. But I know they're giving us updates already on this first one.
Yes,
Why can't I just play this one for a couple of years? This game's going to give me a couple of years of
I think
gameplay.
they're in the Forza Gran Turismo kind of cycle now. They want to take on the big guns, and they think they need to keep coming out with new ones.
Sure.
I guess, what do you want to see out of a sequel?
That's the thing. I feel like I have a lot to still do in this game. I put so much time into this thing. I feel like I barely scratched the surface.
Well, here's what happens with good racing games is that all the car manufacturers start to take notice, and then they want their cars in there. So once you make a great one with Project Cars, which they did, now those discussions to license the Lamborghinis and the Ferraris and the Porsches, which sell the game but also sell the cars, becomes a lot easier. So.
But there's still a lot of competition out there when it comes to racing games, and people have their favorites. There's only really room for one of them on their shelves. So.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a super popular genre. It doesn't seem to fade, and there was obviously room for Project Cars. We're getting more of it. It's a good series, so congratulations to the developers. Good stuff there. But right now, we've got to go behind the scenes on TED 2.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.